rigorous. Ay, gang looking rigorous. My champagne, but my campaign looking rigorous. Team hella rigorous. Lifestyle so rigorous. Hairstyle so rigorous. Rigorous. Me and my niggas is rigorous. Rigorous.
And this is my E36 318 IS. It's the Motorsport 1 edition. Obviously it's limited, Motorsport 1 with the M-Rain seats. Little bit of history around this car.
This is my 318 M43 1996 model.
So I'm
So this is my E36 325i. I've had a few Dolphins back in the day. This car was bought about 3 years ago, I think, give or take, 2.5, 3 years ago. Something about the E36 I like is that it's got the comfort of a luxury vehicle, but also when you want to behave mischievously, it has that also. So yeah, it's a combination of both the good and the bad.
And this is my 318, and we refer to this as the baby M.
on a personal scale, I would say, so it's my first real performance car, and I want to fool around with it slightly, but I want to cherish it and I don't know, I've always had the knack for cars, so this is a real good opportunity to expand my knowledge into cars, and feels like an accomplishment. I mean, still have a few more things to do, but cosmetically, mechanically, I think it looks amazing and I feel really good about it.
So on a personal level, this is my pride and joy, if you can call it that. Out of all the cars I've had many cars, but this one is my pride and joy. So on a personal level, I would say this is Mr. Hans van Dijk, the fastest M42 in South Africa. The car's not finished yet, but cosmetic wise, body outside, I've said that's done. There's no more for me to do on the outside of the car, so the next step will be the interior. So it's not a change of interior, might be a little bit custom, but I'm keeping the same retrofit inside. So for me, the car is 90% it's there, it's done, and then it's just left for the interior.
The reason I bought this car is when I was a kid, one of my uncles had a fashion red E36 Motorsport, and ever since I saw that car, I must have been about, I think about eight years old, and I just fell in love with it.
Torquing can make a difference on how long your car lasts. So sometimes it might be a small thing, but torque specs and paying attention to the finer details. Replacing your bolts when they're old, because you might torque it properly, but your bolt is old. So with that fine details, it might seem a little bit boring. I am a bit one of the technical guys in the group, but those small things can create a longevity in your car.
Motor was stuffed, overheating, a lot of mechanicals were put into it. Had a heavy air leak, bit of vacuum leak. So it idled at like 2,000 revs, it overheated, I did the head over. There's still a lot of work in plan for it. But yeah, so from bottom to end, suspension, everything renewed.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. The feeling you can't explain. On a bad day, if you're taking a drive, you're taking a long drive on a hot day, open up the sunroof, open up the windows, just get the feel of the surroundings around you. You know what I'm saying? It's stress-free. It takes the edge off. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why the E36 guys have so much of passion for these cars, because of the feeling that it gives you.
So I would say many beginners underestimate reality versus what's in your mind. I always believe what's in your mind can be very beautiful, but sometimes it's hard to translate that and the amount of energy and effort it takes into that car. So I would say is it also determines on what vision you have in your mind and what you're willing to put in. Sometimes it's finances, but it also could be just time and effort to spend on the car to reduce the costs of getting it to it's putting expensive money. And I've seen many guys with simple tools, simple equipment, do fantastic jobs.
I think this one's a bit of more of a sort of a 6-cylinder passion. I've always loved the 6-cylinder motors, I've used these vehicles from Durban, from here, Gauteng to Durban, like so frequent that you don't feel. Even people are, misled by the conception of there's 6 cylinders, you're gonna chow the fuel. It's actually not the case. It's actually better than a 1300 consumption.
Like the moon glow, like the light that shone, like the home in heart, like the fire in arms, like the grass that gleams. Here we go, I need to know, I know, my soul.